Hello, you may call me Krusty or Dubious. This is more of a revival of the channels here. It is currently 8:27, 8:30 in the morning. I have been up all night slaving, and I noticed that there's not a whole lot of information about on this topic about merging hairstyles because I've asked about it and I didn't get an answer in the Discord service that I'm in. Um, not to slam anyone, but today's just gonna put a video out here on exactly how to do that. Now, first you'll need a few things. You'll need a program called Blender. It is free. You can get Blender for free. It is the 3D modeling program that we will be using, and it's the easiest one I know how to use. And you will need these two right here. This FBX to EMD and EMD to FBX. You will need those two. I'll link them down in the description when I find them to get those two things and to where to get Blender as well, because you will need those two tools to convert the hair files into something Blender can open. Now, now you'll go on to the other things. Let's go here. Open up you will find your Xeno folder here, easy enough. And then you will need to find the EMD file that you want of the hair that you will use, the EMD. Now, I think this is the hair that I like. Yeah, 008. Yeah, this is the hair that I'm going to be using because me and my friend, we make characters. We make stories with those characters, cringy or not, we love doing it. So, you'll take the hair of that, and then you will want to... I don't know why I did that. You will want to have the ESK as well. Now, always copy. Always make backups. As you can see here, I got some Blender stuff in here, and plan. My friends know what that is. Now, like we said, you will always make backups. It's just the safest way to go. It's the safest way to fix your stuff if it goes wrong. So, I have a cat on my lap too, so I get distracted because he keeps looking at me. His name is Gizmo. He's an Oreo cat, black and white, named Git. He has a white stripe going up his forehead, which reminds me of another cat I had called Stripe from the Gremlins, and now his name is Gizmo, also from the Gremlins. And he's a cutie. Alrighty, enough of that. Get back to serious work. So you will need the ESK file, because the ESK file is what the skeleton is on. Then the skeleton, this is what helps helps you rig the hair to the player model. Now, once that's done, you will need to find your other Gizmo. Why are you just licking my hand? Alright, where is he? As you can tell, I got a lot of shit installed. E's and the S's. I think it's SKO, wasn't it? Huh. That is mighty tricky. What is this? That is not him. SG. Aha. No? No 253. Okay, whatever. We will just find a random hair. Oh, it's this one probably. Why is not it? Oh, that's Austin. I'm a freaking idiot. Is it CBS? Okay. I will need an Umo Momento, which I can pause this. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay. Now that you have found the two hairs you want to merge. Now here's how I do it. I'm pretty sure there's at least two ways to go about this, but here is the easiest way that I've found. You highlight the two hairs, and this will be your base, what you work off of. You will drag them into the EMB to FBX, hit run, let it do its thing, and it will show. I got mine to show up on my desktop, so should look like it will. Might not have its symbol because I also have Unity here, because I was trying different tools, but it doesn't matter. And then you would then run this one without the ESK, because I have ran into the problem where the hair, where there's two skeletons, and when you attach those two skeletons, their animations offset, so the hair will just not move with your character because it's got its own skeleton for some reason. So you will click run with Blender, and if you're new to Blender, I'll teach you the ropes too. So obviously just delete that. Alright, so you have this big empty space, and zoom in and out, and you can zoom, you can click in your mouse wheel to move around, and shift clicking mouse wheel will allow you to move around the camera itself. Alright, so you will want to import an FBX, import the base hair with the one with the skeleton and whatnot, and there you go. This is the base hair that we shall be working with. It is a hair from Trizic, who's a dead man right now on Xenoverse at least. I know he has a YouTube channel, but I have no fucking clue if he still uploads. I've not watched him in years. Probably set February last year, yeah. Anyway, so here's obviously everything. You got your hands, and I got tail mods for saying, so there's the tail. Alright. So now you would think that you just import both of them in and then export them out. No. See, and then there's my friend's hair, who's it's got the Vegeta hairline going on, but we're gonna fuse our hair, which kind of just makes me have a Super Saiyan 3 hair, but oh well. Friend likes Reddits, nothing wrong with that. I mean, he likes Reddits, what the fuck. Alright, so here's what you want to do. You want to highlight both of them by pressing A. Oh wait, hold on. First I click the one that I want me to be my base, and then I go here, because then this is the textures, like what the hair has the textures on in the game. When Xenoverse, you can color your hair and shit. So you can. These are the textures that show up. Because there is a problem that can happen to where the hair that you merged it with will have no textures at all, and it will just be like that, this model gray here. So press A, it will select anything, or everything I mean, and you want to Control G, and that just merges. So now you can see as I click on the hair, it's all one big thing. So that's the first of 3 steps out of the way. Third step, as you can see, this wasn't here before. Now, because this is the texture of this model, and just to be safe, you want to click the browse material to be linked, and I usually do the capital T one, just to be safe. And we know this one was here before, but again, just to be safe, you can't just go into here and rename them, because that does the whole, you can't name the same file to be the same thing. So, but this makes these individual models that same texture. So there's that, and the next problem you might run into is where the hair will be floating above you, or it's too big, or it's just not modeled to your character correctly. Now, how I used to do it is I would rotate it here, and because for some reason this is wrong or whatever, and I'd rotate it upwards to the tail to where I feel like the tail's the forehead. But this is what I'm going to show you is going to hopefully bypass that problem and whatnot. So there's that. So you want to go to File, Export FBX, and then you're like, whoa, what is this? Even though this is red, this just means it's going to replace whatever is named after it. And if it's replaced and I like to have, like I said, I like to use it as my base, as I like to use the ASK linked one with the base. So it's going to replace the one that we had the ESK with, so we know it's going to be rigged properly at least, or it's about to be rigged properly. You want to fix this version to FBX 6.1, and this is going to keep it rigged properly. Sometimes you will have to change the negative Z forward to the normal Z forward sometimes, but that's only I think that's only if you bring it back into Blender after it's been exported once and made back into a hair. So just go ahead if you're comfortable with it and you know you've got backups at least, or you know you haven't fucked up. Hit export, let it do its thing, and it will bring you back to this screen. Now, you can just minimize that. And like I said, always make backups. So, it's a backup, and then just take this into the FBX EMD, or FBX2 EMD, let it run its thing, and then it should... usually it will just replace that, but, you know, we got the backup. So this is now our new hair, the new fusion hair that we had. That's another hair that I've been working on. That was what I slaved on all night, and then I got the idea, hey, I should record this since I had so much trouble with it. Maybe, even though I have like under 20 subscribers, just maybe someone somehow will find this video and find it helpful. So, let's go down to me and my friend's fusion character, who is, I know for a fact, is this. Oh no, is it not this? What the heck was that? Okay, hold on. Get the pause again. Okay, so I was just stupid there, and I clicked the right one, but I second guess myself all the time. Depression. So it was this one. And I don't know why it has 019 in those files, but here's the EMD. We're just simply going to replace that. So we're just going to hit the old rename here tool. 022 STL hair. And then let me just, while we're here, fix a certain thing that we had trouble with, is the dye file being, for some reason the dude's hair was wrong. So, like it was brown instead of black, so we're just gonna do that there, you know? Little extra stuff for you, it'll just make the video longer. So, replace that. And now we have our backups here in case if anything just goes horrendously wrong. And we'll just run Xeno. Oh crap, I just realized I'm gonna have to mute the music here. Because it's all copyrighted, and we all know how Bandai Namco is about their property. La 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 la. Everyone go with me. Just scream at the top of your lungs so we don't get... There we go. Who am I kidding? As soon as like Goku or Vegeta speak, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Oh yeah, here's the hair that here's the hair that you saw what the other window was. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I was up all night doing. It's freaking... It's crazy. Also, I do not condone using mods online. Unless if it's to play with friends. But then you got Parsec for that. But, tomato, don't cheat online. If you're probably wondering, ask me, why do I have online access? Well, it's solely because I want everything to be perfect, and I hate the generic time patrollers that come out and fight you. I want to fight other people's real characters with real skills and real builds. Yeah, fuck off photo mode. So let's go over to photo mode, by the way.
Greetings.
Speaking of... And then we will pick the character I put him to. And then there you go. His hair's still brown, but I will leave that for now. But there you go. You got successfully fused hair in your game now. And then here's another example of fused hair as well. It's me and my other friend Jay, who streams. I'll have to, might meet him in a later video if I continue with this, but this is a fusion between this character, which is mine, and Jay, which is his. We call that Dictator Jay. So, that's about it. Don't know really how to end this. Oh, I know how to end this.
ほう、向かってくるのか。
Yes,
逃げ
I'm
ずに
ready.
このディオに近づいてくるのか。
I know exactly how to end this. Where the heck did Gizmo go? He jumped off my lap. There he is. Yo, it's like so quiet in my room with my fan turned off. Holy crap. I can hear Gizmo purring.
ほう、向かってくるのか。逃げずにこのディオに近づいてくるのか。
And...
The World!